Hello, this is Michael from EasyAskMarketing.com, and I want to welcome you to Module 1 of the only WordPress tutorial you will ever need. And I guarantee you that this is going to be the easiest WordPress site you have ever built. And if you follow these directions each time you build one, you will find it just gets easier and easier. So let's go ahead and go to step 1. We're going to go to GoDaddy.com to purchase our domain name. We do this only because they have the best platform for managing all of your domains. I'm going to assume if you're an internet marketer, you're going to have more than one domain. If you don't, then it's not so critical, but if you are going to have several domains, their platform is the easiest one to manage them and get them pointed to the right place. So we'll go to GoDaddy.com. In this little box right here, I want you to put the domain name that you are trying to get, and you will find out whether or not it's available as soon as you click the search domain button, this little green button over here, and it will come back and tell you if it's available. Now, if you're lucky, you're going to get this screen right here that says your domain is available. Here's the domain name you put in, and as a .com, unless you have a specific reason to go with .org, which are nonprofit sites, or one of the others, stick with the .com domains. They're rewarded much better on the search engine results than anything else. Now, once you have the one that you want, check the price right here. Make sure that it hasn't pulled up a domain that's in an auction for, $1,000 or $15,000. You don't want to accidentally be getting yourself into buying a $15,000 domain when you're first starting out. So as long as it's $9.99 or less, you're good. Then click the select button. That will bring up this window right here. Now this one is an upsell by GoDaddy. They want to sell you private domain registration. They want to sell you a website seal for trust. The website seal is not necessarily a bad thing if you're going to sell things, but the private domain registration is a red flag to a lot of the search engines because they don't want to reward you with organic traffic if you are hiding your identity. So I would steer clear of private domain registration, and since you're just setting up, I wouldn't do the website seal yet. Once you're actually built, if you're going to sell something, you can always come back and add that at a later date. So the next step you will get when you hit continue, you're going to end up getting this screen. This one, they're trying to sell you web hosting and a website builder or business class email, none of which you need. So don't choose any of those. If they're automatically ticked, because sometimes GoDaddy does that, just unclick them and then hit the continue button so that you can move on. Now you're going to get to this screen. This is the one that's telling you you have selected it and you're going to buy it. So take a look here. Make sure it's 1 year, unless you're sure you want a longer term than that. I will tell you that Google will index you faster if you reserve it for 5 years or more. But since you're just starting, I would not put it out there for more than a year unless you really know which direction you're going with your site. So your price over here should be around $10. If it's way above that, that means that you left something clicked on the previous screens, like back here or here. So that means you clicked one of those. If you did, just use your back button, go back and find them and unselect those things, and you'll be fine. Now you can go to proceed to checkout. You're going to have to fill in your name and your mailing address. It's required by law. It's part of the ICANN Act. They want to know who you are when you're running a website. So you need to put in your address. Make sure that it matches your credit card. It will make life much easier down the road. Choose your method of payment right here. You can use credit card. You can use PayPal, I'm pretty sure. All kinds of things. So it's really easy to go ahead and get your domain purchased. Click here that you have read their terms of service, and then click place your order. Next, you're going to get this. It doesn't always come up. Sometimes it does. If it does, do not select it. Here in this box that I've covered up, it says get started. You don't want that. They're just going to charge you more stuff. So right now you are done with what you had to do with GoDaddy. What's going to happen is they'll send you an email with a confirmation to the email address you signed up with. And we will come back to GoDaddy and do some more stuff later on. But right now, this is all for Module 1. And now you have purchased your first domain. Bear in mind, a domain is a lot like a cell phone. A lot of people don't understand you have two bills involved. You have one bill for buying the domain and one bill for hosting. It's just like buying a cell phone and then having a cell phone plan. You have to have both. So you will get emails from GoDaddy. You will get emails from whoever your hosting account is with. And you need to make sure that you get those and you pay attention and you take care of renewing those when it's necessary. So that's all we needed right here. I would go ahead and go up to the top of the page and log out of GoDaddy. And I will see you in Module 2. This is Michael from Easy Ask Marketing.